We have a new event in Port City, Oil Spoil. Let's have a look at it. So here is the new map that you can see down here. First, you can see there's new jobs. An hour before Inferno and burst in underwater pipeline. Sounds pretty dangerous. And they need some materials that I actually have, but I don't have this one. So that's a new material. You can see there's a new map by the exclamation mark on the world. So let's go have a look at the new map. So it's unlocked, and there it is, Oil Spoil. There's two things there, that materials that we can collect. So welcome to Oil Spoil. I have to be careful saying that, hard to say. So we got a nickel mine and a mining gear factory. So the very first thing I like to do is go get that stuff, because I like to get my factories busy. So I'm going to go gather some materials while I talk. And so let's have a look. It's raining, looks pretty dark. We got these things floating around, so we've got some, this is different. You got some things floating around here in the map. Instead of exclamation marks, there's bells, which is interesting. And yeah, so we got a lighthouse there. Pretty nice, nice graphics. I like it. And this is going to run an ad, so I won't make you look at that. Not much going on except for these two things delivered. There's an oil spill here, it looks like, and the oil platform. So if you look at this, it tells you the story of what's going on. Underwater pipe is burst open, leaking oil into the ocean, etc., etc. So we've got to fix it. So that is the mission. The rewards, as usual, there is a reward track as you collect EP, events points, for doing jobs. You get the stuff on the bottom here, all the way up to, usually it's 6,000. Yep, 6,000 is the upper limit of EPs. And as you get these, most of these you can watch an ad to double it, or you can buy the event pass, which for me costs 20 bucks Canadian. Gets you a ship, common ship, and a bunch of parts and more containers. And also you don't have to watch the ads at the bottom to double it, and you get everything at the top as well. So basically the event pass gets you everything on the screen. And at the end, you're collecting, in these jobs, you are collecting EPs and these keys, weird looking keys. And what do they get you? As usual, there is a shop, and the keys get you everything from the second row down. The Glomar Explorer, a very notorious ship built by Howard Hughes Company. Timberwolf, Strathconan, and Alp Striker. Strathconan almost sounds Canadian, because we have Strathcona as a well-known Canadian person, Lord Strathcona. And then repurposed rig is a building, and then you've got parts, boat parts, and keys. And at the top, as usual, there's several competitions in this event, probably 4 or 5, I would guess. And you get event coins here for that, and if you get 1,000 event coins, you can buy this ship. And otherwise, you can cash them in for these things. With my luck, I may or may not actually get 1,000. We'll see. And so I may settle for big box and coins, although of course I always want the ship. But we've got 20 days, might have enough competitions to do that. So here's the competition here, and of course nobody's got anything yet, because the game, this game is literally 16 minutes old. So while I've been talking, my guys have come back with this. I'm going to send them out for more, and then we'll go look at the factory. Always good to have a big warehouse during these events, so you have lots of room to collect stuff and accumulate materials. So here is, I'm going to look at the job here. So it wants these spools of copper and whatever this is. So let's make whatever that is. So we go to the event factory, the metallurgical factory, and what they want is this. So let's make some of that. And after I do the video, I'll just run the ad and finish it. So what can we make? Steel tubing, trusses, mining drills, welding equipment, I guess is what I'm making, underwater pipes, and a drilling rig. and so those are the materials you get, and you're going to have to ship some of those. As usual in these games, I'm going to upgrade this for 30 gems to get an extra slot so I can queue up more stuff to make. I like to do that, even though at the end of the event it's all going to go, but it gives you a little more room to queue up things to make, so you don't have to, you know, avoid sleep for 20 days to try to keep up with this event. As usual, you can also spend some actual money and get a second dispatcher and another factory. I never do that, but if you want to do that, you know, play the game your way. That's totally okay. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It looks like an interesting event. I always enjoy these special events. And as usual, like I say, always good to have a big warehouse. I've been working hard on increasing my warehouse. I'm up to 9,700. So lots of room for storing stuff, and you need it in events like this. So good luck. Thanks for watching, and have fun.